What's up, everybody, and welcome to my TNA IMPACT Wrestling review, live all the way from the Impact Zone. I guess the Impact Zone in Orlando, Florida. Pretty much kicked off with MVP since he now has total full control of TNA Wrestling's day-by-day operations. So he came out and said there's going to be some changes around here. If you have a problem with anybody, MVP's going to validate that. He's going to make things a little bit more different. So he's going to be validating the people. As Magnus came out saying MVP was a joke, and that Dixie Carter dropped the ball and didn't know what she was doing, as people started calling Magnus a paper champion and boring and you suck. He called out an insurance policy, which was Abyss, the monster, well, pretty much Abyss, but came out with a new mask, by the way. I don't get his new mask. I don't even know what the fuck if that was Abyss or not. So he looked weird coming out. So, and he said that people like James Mitchell and Eric Young didn't look as Abyss as a man, as a partner in a way. They just looked at him as just a freak and stuff. But he's gonna look at him different. And pretty much MVP said your English ass pretty much literally pulled Abyss out of his ass because he was getting his ass kicked by Samoa Joe until Abyss miraculously just came from the ring then. And pretty much Samoa Joe came out as he was the #1 contender, as next week he would go one-on-one with Magnus for the World Championship, the TNA title. As pretty much Joe was hurt, he was giving Samoa Joe an opportunity to fight Abyss tonight just to get a little bit of some payback, to validate himself as an opportunity. So pretty much MVP started the match. Joe charged into Abyss, then pretty much Joe was hurting throughout the match. Joe was still trying to get Abyss in until Abyss pretty much took him out as he dodged. So Joe tried to do a muscle buster, but Abyss pretty much knocked him down. He went to get his Janus weapon in, and when he got in the ring, pretty much he was about to hit Joe with the weapon until Eric Young came out of nowhere off the turnbuckle, hitting a missile drop kick, knocking Abyss out of the ring and helping out Samoa Joe right there. Which I don't know why they're still doing this Samoa Joe and Eric Young thing. I don't know why they're still doing this Eric Young and Abyss thing, because it's been playing out for over a fucking year now. Just ended at this point. Also, JB was talking on the back, waiting for Bully Ray to come, until a certain somebody came back in the TNA Wrestling, which was the return of Angelina Love, is now back in TNA Wrestling now. So Angelina Love is back. I didn't know where she was coming back, so that was a big surprise. The debut of Brittany or Santana Garrett going against Gail Kim, which was a quick match. Lady Topic got involved and pretty much knocked into Gail Kim, pretty much screwed over in the match. Brittany got the roll up and got the win, which the debut was alright, but pretty much Lady Topic, Gail Kim started brawling right after the match. So I don't think the debut looked like it kind of turned out bad, because I don't think people really paid that much attention to Brittany, even though the fans were chanting her. Kind of just much of a cheap win right there with a roll up. Pretty much Bully Ray entered the arena until pretty much the Bromance, DJ, whatever, Zima Ion, EC3, Rockstar Spud, and Bobby Roode jumped them and hit him with a sign in or whatever, some cardboard sign. They jumped Bully Ray coming in after what happened last Sunday at Lethal Lockdown. The Bromance went against El Tigre Uno and Sonata, as they show a video of him talking to the Great Muta, talking about he's representing all of Japanese wrestling and stuff. And pretty much Tigre Uno Sonata went against him. Sonata pretty much won with the moonsault, which is very random tag team to put in there. So very surprised that they won. But even though it was their debuts last Sunday, and well, I've seen Sonata fight AJ Styles for the the TNA title, so I guess I now remember who he was now. Shinji Sonata or something. Madison Rain and Velvet Sky were talking about Angelina Love in the back. Pretty much Velvet didn't know, but Madison knew she was back then. The Bromans were pissed about when they lost their match, and pretty much Bully Ray came in and beat the hell out of all three of them, beating them with chairs. So he beat the hell out of all of them. Sam Shaw talking to, I guess, something, which was Christy Hemme, which was fucking weird. He's talking to mannequins. I don't get that. It's fucking weird. EC3 and Rockstar Spud came out for, I guess, a celebration for Dixie Carter as people chanted boring and Dixie's lap dog as they showed a video and had a poster of her. They were almost crying. Rockstar Spud, he looks like he was, and pretty much that Dixieland was gone, and pretty much MVP came out then, and that you're not the chief of staff anymore, so you can wrestle, that anybody can pretty much beat Rockstar Spud, even a knockout. So he told him and C3PO that they're gonna have a match. Rockstar Spud is going to go against Willow tonight, which they said is Jeff Hardy's alter ego. And next week, EC3 is going to go against this man, Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley came out, since he is now signed to TNA Wrestling. He came out and pretty much Rockstar Spud got in his face, and Bobby Lashley took the cardboard sign, hit him in the head with it. And pretty much him and EC3 had to stare down, and pretty much EC3 left in. It looked like he was going to go do something against Bobby Lashley. MVP tried to hold him back a little, so pretty much EC3 went to the back then. Bully Ray jumped him, hit him with a cardboard in the head. So he jumped EC3 after the attack earlier tonight. I don't know, it was a very boring segment because nobody didn't care and they kept chanting boring. I guess the Lashley thing was cool, and I don't know if Lashley versus EC3 is going to be good in that, but we'll see about that. Even though, I don't know, both men have very different things. Some of EC3's trying to still make a name for himself, and Bobby Lashley, I haven't seen him in so long. I don't know if he I don't know if... Listen, I've seen Bobby Lashley wrestling over 4 years, ever since he left TNA in 2010. So I don't know how that's going to go. Sam Shaw went against Mr. Anderson in a street fight, which lasted 4 minutes as Anderson held a mannequin that looked like Christy Hemme and kissed it and threw it back at Sam Shaw and pretty much hit the mic check 1 and pretty much said, "Here is your winner from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Mr. Anderson." So, very quick match for some reason. Angelina Love came out and made her entrance as she talked about the beautiful people and what she's done, that she's now back in TNA. Even though she's been gone for over 2 years, she's ready to come back and make a name again, as she wanted to bring the beautiful people back. Velvet Sky came out then, pretty much what they've done in the past, what they want to do now together and move forward. But Velvet said she moved forward, and then she don't know if she wanted to come back with the beautiful people. But she said she needed more time, that she just wanted more time, I guess, to think about it, so they hugged and pretty much left out then. Rockstar Spud went against Willow, as I guess pretty much Rockstar Spud won by disqualification because Jeff Hardy's alter ego hit him with a umbrella and then twisted faded the referee. He started stepping on Rockstar Spud's leg with a chair, and he put a ladder in the ring and pretty much splashed him then. I don't know, beating the hell out of Rockstar Spud Willow, which doesn't still make sense, and everybody knows it's Jeff Hardy. We all know it's Jeff Hardy in a fucking mask. What are you trying to prove with Willow? They're chanting it, but I still don't know what it's proven. He came down Sunday dressed as Ultimo Dragon. Now he's just Jeff Hardy in a mask with the Jeff Hardy shirt on. Fuck. I don't know. I hope Willow is successful, but we all know it's Jeff Hardy. You look at that tattoo, we know it's Jeff Hardy. Bully Ray came out and talked about his life flash before his eyes as Anderson hit that mic check on the coffin, that he wanted to prove himself, and he called out pretty much Bobby Roode and wanted to get him, and didn't want to hear from Dixie Carter, so he called out Bobby Roode, wanted to fight. Him and Roode brawled in the ring, and pretty much Bully Ray knocked him down, said get the tables with everybody. Roode dodged and tried to put him through the table, but Bully Ray pretty much dodged and powerbombed him through a table, and that ended the match right there. So next week the world title will be on the line with Samoa Joe and Magnus, so watch out for that. So I'm getting this thing right here. I guess it was a good episode of TNA since it's the lockdown, after now, pretty much the aftermath of it. But Angelina Love, I guess that was one of the big news of Angelina Love returning back into TNA Wrestling. So that was big. I guess the Brittany debut also. So once again, it's me, the HWLD, coming here with the news and reviews. You know where I am, you know what I do. We're here, we're just done with this review. We're here and done with this review for the day. I hope you enjoyed TNA. So I'm out here. See you guys later. Comment, subscribe, check out the Lockdown live reactions and review. I'm out. See you later. Peace.